Namaste, beautiful friends. We are coming through that eclipse energy of March 25th. I don't know if you got to see it. I'm cloud cover, so I didn't get to photograph it. But the full moon in Libra with the eclipse energy is about finding balance. Libra is all about balance, but it's about relationships. So it's about balancing your masculine and feminine. I feel like masculine and feminine energies are coming into balance within ourselves, but also in the collective. So this is a Twin Flame Tuesday reading. So, sorry. Let's get started. I always use the Rumi deck, and then Twin Flame Ascension, the Lover's Oracle, Shadowscapes for the Divine Feminine, the Zen Out Journey for the Divine Masculine energy, and if I need to pull another deck, I will, because I have quite a few here in my little basket waiting. But let's get started and see what comes through. Card comes out, Sacred Phoenix Heart. This is Rising from the Ashes. And this feels like the balance is because the past has been healed. I feel like the past energy in the twin flame connections have attempted to be healed, whether you've allowed that or not, or they've allowed that or not, I don't know, but it feels like there's been a healing process. I know Chiron is very active in the astrology right now, Chiron being the wounded healer. The wounds are coming kind of to the surface from the deep, deep, deep depths, and it is for the feminine and for the masculine, and it's facing themselves in truth. And because of that, it feels like the balance is being restored. Let's see what Rumi has to say. It's a 21 card, which is a 3, but 21, amazingly enough. Hold on just a minute. As I pulled this deck out, this card was on the top face up when I opened the box. The World card, 21. So it feels as though there is some balance being established. Under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens. In total faith, love tenderly guides every lover into the garden of the heart. Sorry, I started this reading and it's like I'm having tons of allergy symptoms. So maybe some of you have allergies. So this is compelling us to go into our heart. And I feel like with this full moon eclipse, in this eclipse portal, we are going to have to be heart-centered. And we definitely need to be in alignment with our heart and our mind. Both, the word they're using is instigating action from alignment. Instigating action from alignment. I should write that down. I don't have a pen. Instigating action from alignment. Help me remember. Reason says, the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. Love says, there is a way, and I have traveled it many times. So this is the coming out of something. The Phoenix rising is resurrection. So there's a resurrection energy, a coming out of a last karmic cycle, something starting new. But this had to end. We have the World card, 21, and the Phoenix rising, 21. Okay. Let's see what the Twin Flame Ascension deck has to say. So we can talk about life lessons, ascension path, alignment, relationships, activations, whatever needs to be brought out in this reading. Hope you're doing well for this amazing Tuesday. We'll take that one. Path of least resistance. Choose ease and grace. Unification, aligning with abundance. Okay, both of these are alignment cards. So this is the alignment, being aligned. For the masculine, it's unification, aligning with abundance. And then for the feminine card, it is the path of least resistance. This is choose ease and grace. Go with the flow. Look at all the kind of red here. Red, look at her hair is flaming red. but we've got a lot of red energy here. That could mean root chakra, that maybe somebody's going back to the absolute basics of necessities, safety, security, feeling like they belong. Let's see what the Lovers has to say. It is all of a sudden like stormy, windy. I mean, just since I started this reading, the weather has just gone to deteriorated status. So if there's something about stormy. All right, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Choose ease and grace, and just know that you are in alignment, and when you are in alignment, you are being guided to your destiny. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Release it and embrace the new possibilities. And through that, you're going to find what's missing. Whatever you feel is missing in your life, embracing who you are, where you've been, how you got here, your whole path is healing it, allowing it to be a part of your story without denial, without excuse. Just embracing it with grace and saying, it brought me here. That's healing. That's acceptance. That's going with the flow. But there is something here in the energies of, that one just kind of came out. Just it feels like a reunification for sure. A resurrection of something, but a resurrection from in a higher state of being. A higher consciousness resurrection. Oh, 2 cards. All right, let's see what comes out. That's one message for the Divine Masculine, please. Okay, came out in the challenge position. If you saw that on camera, it just flew exactly where it needed to be. 4 swords. And one more, please. All right. Knight of Wands. Okay, let's take them as they came out. This is one message. Page of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. Okay, so 4 of Wands can be twin flame energy for me. It's coming together, a celebration, stability. That's that root chakra energy. They're just now starting something new. There's some karmic cycle has closed for the Divine Masculine. So now they are like, okay, I don't have much tangible left, but I'm going to be smart about what I use. That's what that abundance card is, aligning with abundance. They're like, you know, I really need to get myself in a financially secure situation. They may have lost everything, and now they're starting over. There is a huge starting over. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. What was the challenge? The Queen of Cups in the challenge position. Not, this is 2 things that it could be. They're not being very self-nurturing. They're like in survival mode. Like, I have got to get my finances. I've got to build some more money. I've got to be able to start to have a good flow of energy, because it seems like they've been through a bit of a rut patch. But with this Queen of Cups, it's like they're not very open-hearted right now. And that's what Rumi said, is this is going to lead them to being open-hearted. But right now, they're in survival mode. They're in root chakra energy. They're in, you know, I got to protect myself. They don't feel very secure in themselves, financially, physically. There's a safety issue. Wow, it's really, really storming now. I don't know if you can hear it. So here's that 4 of Swords energy. Look at those 3 of Swords. They've been through something very complicated and painful. And now they're just like, I got to take time to heal. I know I'm not the best version of myself right now. I'm learning a lot. I'm investing in myself. Maybe for the first time, they're starting to think about themselves. You know, kind of the direction that the Divine Feminine took, starting to understand her value and self-worth. And then we have this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, and it's in the challenged position. They're not like being impulsive. They're like, think before you act. This could be that real, I'm just going to reach out, or I'm going to do something silly, or I'm going to do something stupid. They've done that in the past. It hasn't worked for them. So now they're going to be very cautious. They're going to take their time to think through some things. This person feels like they've made quite a few unsettling decisions that has cost them. And it could be business, it could be relationships, it could be a marriage, it could be a family. Whatever is prominent in their energy, in their chart, is what is having to be released, and then the start over. So they could have had a family business and the family just disintegrated, and so the business disintegrated, and they're like, now what do I do? Their focus is on providing the basic needs right now. All right, for Divine Feminine. But there is definitely a release and a healing. Take those. 5 of Pentacles. Divine Feminine can sometimes feel a little bit left out because there's really no communication going on. 4 of Wands on her side too. Could be definitely twin flame energy. I don't read reversals in this deck, remember? Ah, the Star. Okay, so she definitely understands. I feel like she's having some empathy pains. I think she feels as though that the Divine Masculine is feeling alone. I feel like they're having some telepathy, but not so much in thought, but in feelings. I think she feels his situation. And I think it's kind of 2 of Pentacles. It's kind of sabotaging her energy. I'm going to pull those other cards that came out in a bundle, but I want to see what this is about. The 2 of Pentacles. Struggling and juggling with something. 8 of Cups. Definitely some telepathy. If nothing, it's transverse empathy. What does that mean? They're using the word transverse empathy. Somebody share with me what that means. I have no idea. It's just what my guides are saying. So if you're feeling kind of like in survival mode all of a sudden, like you're feeling like you feel isolated and abandoned, and you're like, well, hey, if I look around, that doesn't make sense to me. Why am I feeling that way? It could be that you're feeling, oh my gosh, we've got a lot of 2s here. It could be that you're feeling the Divine Masculine's energy. I feel like Divine Feminine has gotten on the spiritual plane in the twin flame connection where she can feel the energy and often the telepathy, and is kind of absorbing it, but has to learn to be able to separate that. I think that's what all the 2 of Swords are. Sorry, I'm looking out my window and all the stuff going on. Shouldn't be anything going on. I live in the country. All right, so we have the Star. I feel like she wishes him healing. I feel like the Divine Feminine definitely wishes him to have balance. But we have 2 cards of the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. That to me is stability, and stability is balance. So both have the 4 of Wands. Look at how similar they are in color. It's almost like the Divine Feminine is maybe trying to project stability to the Divine Masculine, just knowing how he's feeling, very shut out. Divine Masculines are feeling very shut out. Divine Feminines are feeling like detached, but yet she can still pick up on that telepathy. Let's see what this big bundle is about. The 3 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords. I think the detachment, the clarity, the truth came when the Divine Feminine gave up the expectations and just started living her own journey. The expectations created a block. The waiting on the phone call or the text message or the conversation. When she released herself from that energy, She, and this is gender, not, or energy, not gender, she allowed herself to get into alignment because the expectation was creating a blockage. All right. There's a struggling and juggling. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords. We do not have the Two of Wands. And that's good energy for me. This is the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This is Ten of Cups, but with a spiritual significance. This is spiritually significant. This is a spiritually significant milestone because I think the Divine Feminine sees the point zero that the Divine Masculine is in. And it's kind of like there's a compassionate there. There's that feeling of, you know, I know how that feels. I know how being left out and not feeling centered and feeling desperate for just the basics. Feeling like that root chakra is being activated. And I think she's like, okay, this is a starting point. It's a renewal. It's a rising from the ashes. But I've been there, so now I know how that feels. Let's see what else. I feel like there's more here. Pull another deck, they said. Okay, what are we going to pull? Let's hear, what do the fairies have to say? Bottom of the deck is the sun. We've got that solar eclipse coming up. I'm telling you, this eclipse portal is a big deal. And I don't know why in the astrology. I do feel in my interpretation of the energy that I am experiencing is what I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. So check out some of those earlier videos. They're going to explain a little bit more fully about what needs to be done in this eclipse season. It's all about setting the stage. Four of Winter, Four of Swords again on the Divine Masculine side, and the Nine of Wands. This to me is energy of they are just trying to just keep themselves afloat. They have their focus is on getting through this healing because they know it's been there's been some long-term hurts caused. But that Nine of Wands is trying to protect what's theirs. It's almost like what's theirs is under attack, and could be a divorce. I know some masculines are getting divorced, and they are losing a lot. And now, you know, it could be their home, could be their finances. You know, what once was collective abundance is now individual assets that are not nearly as powerful as the collective assets. So feels like there's just been some, ego. There's a lot of importance on material items, material wealth right now. And there's some fear and worry. That's why the root chakra. That's why they're having that experience. 15 card. That is the Devil card. It's earth energy, so we may be dealing with the earth sign, could be Capricorn. There's their focus right now is on it's not about ego, really. It's about safety, security, and stability. Page of Autumn, Page of Pentacles. We have that on the masculine side as well. But on the feminine side, it's about happy news. It's about kind of a reward for all the work you've done. All of the work, and boy, this relates to these eclipses. Go back and watch some of those videos, folks. I hope for you that these eclipses, it feels like if you have done your work, this is going to be good energy for you. It's going to be the Phoenix. Now we have another page, Page of Swords. Speak the truth with kindness. If you are having a conversation with your masculine and they tell you what's going on, speak your truth with kindness. Now we have the Three of Pentacles here. So we have Follow your passion. We have a lot of, and there's the balance. There's the Libra card. So this is, I feel like this Libra energy. Oh, this is Temperance. Huh. But it's about balance. Sagittarius energy. Finding the middle path, being neutral. But this is about balance. And we have this full moon in Libra being balance. But this is the Temperance card. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. I feel like Divine Feminine has found her balance. I think she's in this creative work mode. It's like, I've done my work and now I'm going to use the lessons that I've learned and the energy that I've transmuted to really start to manifest what it is I absolutely want in my life. Relationships are a big deal right now. Divine Feminine is really starting to focus on those relationships that are nurturing and supportive and making deeper, more lasting connections. And even if it's a new connection, it's like, you know, I want this one. I'm taking the lessons of the past and applying them to my relationships moving forward. But it's really a beautiful energy for Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine is starting over, and I think Divine Feminine is feeling empathetic. I think she's feeling some of that energy, and I think she's transmuting it with her spiritual strength. All right, that's what I have. I hope it helps. Please leave me a comment. If you like this video, please like it. Push that like button. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you would like to know when I post new content. I thank you so much for your positive presence here, and collectively we are the Phoenix Rising. Love you all. Namaste.